Not only can I not ride a bike, but now I'm ugly. Oh my goodness. What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl Janiyah Aaliyah, and I am back with another video. So if you're new here, if it's your first time seeing me, hi, welcome. I would offer you a seat, but y'all already know only my subscribers can sit down. So if you're trying to sit down and get all comfortable and stuff, then go ahead and click on that subscribe button down below. I guess I'll just wait on you. Hurry up, we got stuff to do. Come on, come on. Okay, great. So as y'all can see, I have two eyes. I currently do, but things were not always meant to be this way. So today I'm gonna tell y'all the story about how I almost lost one eye, and it was all because of my friend, y'all. She just put me and my eyesight in danger. So let's get started. So just as the necessary background information for this story, so my mom had she had a friend who had daughters the same ages as me and my sisters, and so they would always come over and play. And so we were all like close, like they was almost like extended family or whatever, right? And so they would bring their cousins over sometimes because they were also close to our age or whatever. And in my neighborhood at the time, we lived at the bottom of the hill, but there was this really steep hill at the top, and it was really fun to ride our bikes down. So mind you, it's me, my younger sister, and my older sister. We all had our own bikes and stuff. And so I think my older sister's bike was broken, so it was just me and my younger sister. We was the only one who had bikes. So sometimes like we would share our bikes with them, and like we'll all race going down the hill, but it would just be two at a time. So I'm on one side of the sidewalk and somebody else is on the other side of the sidewalk, and we all riding down at the same time. So this one day we all outside. We outside chilling, relaxing, maxing all cool. And we decide to ride the bikes, right? And so just as y'all already know from my last story time, I'm not the perfect driver, but if you think I'm a bad driver in a car, I'm 10 times worse on a bike, okay? It was to the point where I was getting so injured on the bike. This one time, I'm just sitting here outside riding my bike after school, and my mom, she on the porch, you know, watching me, but she on the phone with her friend. So I'm driving, I'm on the sidewalk or whatever. I don't even know how I got onto the grass, but next thing you know, I'm on the grass. Then next thing you know, I'm flipping over the little green electricity box. So I didn't crash into the electricity box, flipped over the handlebars, and now I'm just laying on the electricity box. And so I laid there for a little bit, because you know how like you gotta lay there for a little bit to see if you actually hurt. And so I laid there for a little bit. I didn't feel anything. And so I just looked at my mom. I'm like, I'm good. Cause like when I fell, she said, "Hold on, girl." Oh, okay, she good. And so yeah, so that's just a little bit of background on me when it comes to bikes. I'm not there, okay? Yeah. And so basically it was me and my friend's cousin. We were gonna be the two to ride down the hill. It wasn't really a race, it was just more so for the thrill. Ooh, that rhyme. But yeah, so we get all the way up at the top, and I think my friend's cousin had actually took the bike from her. So at this point, this girl, she upset, she mad, and I'm just like, why, like you're doing a lot right now. You're doing a lot. You really are. We can race at another time, girl. We can race. I'm gonna come back down the hill. Okay, I'm gonna come back down. And so basically, we get up all the way up to the hill. She up top, I'm at the top, and it's time to ride down. We glance down the hill, and my friend is literally laying out on the sidewalk, like just like on the sidewalk, because I guess it was a boycott. I guess it was a protest. I don't know, but she's just laying on the sidewalk like it's a railroad or something. And so at that point, we're at the top of the hill. We're yelling, move, like get up. We trying to ride down the hill. You need to move. And she was just being stubborn. She like, she don't want to go. And so at that point, we both like, F it, let's go. I'm just trying to, excuse me. And so at that point, I'm guessing, I'm just trying to see how far she's willing to take this. So we go, we start riding down the hill. I'm like, whew. So I'm having a good time. Then, next thing you know, I'm seeing she's not getting up. She is not getting up. She's not moving. And so I'm still riding. And once I get to the point where I'm like, okay, this girl, she's cuckoo. Okay. So I slam on the brakes. Yes, I hit the brakes. And so when I slam on the brakes, I don't know. I guess the bike broke. I don't know, child. But basically, I hit the brakes. Then I end up freaking, the bike just rejects me. So I think the bike just hit the eject button because I go flying over the handlebars. And then next thing you know, the bike is also flying on top of me. And so when I land, I slid at least 2 or 3 inches on that pavement, y'all. So this is me landing. And then the bike landing on top of me. So you would think, oh my God, she got a few broken bones. What hurt? What hurt? But at that point, I'm just so, I couldn't even say I was mad. I was just so like, dang girl, something messed up. But at that point, I told y'all I was a bad bike rider. So I was already used to falling. Okay, I was already used to falling. So I just got on up. I just got up. And I started walking on the sidewalk. I'm mad. I'm just walking. I'm walking. And it's like, I'm not even mad at her for laying on the sidewalk. I'm really just mad at the fact that I'm hurt. I don't know where I'm hurt at. I can't really see where I'm hurt at right now, but I just know I'm hurt somewhere. And so I'm just walking. I'm walking. And so I passed by her. She's like, Janaya, I'm so sorry. I didn't know what to make you fall. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm like, get the bike. So I'm walking. And so my sister, she's like, Janaya, what is wrong with you? And so this girl is going crazy. Mind y'all, I have not yet seen the damage. I don't know how bad it looks. So I walk into the house. And so before I walk in, my sister already ran in the house like, Mommy, Janaya fell off the bike. Oh my God, look at her. She looks so bad. Oh my God. And so I walk into the house. And I'm just, at this point, I'm just, and my mom look at me, she like, Janaya, what is that on your face? Is that paint? And she touches it. She's like, and so my mom started freaking out. Mama started crying. And so now at this point, everybody downstairs is freaking out but me, because I have yet seen the reason to freak out. I don't really feel it right now. Maybe it's just cause I was just hurting everywhere, and I don't know, but I didn't feel anything. So at this point, I'm walking. I go upstairs. I'm just walking upstairs because I need to be by myself and I need to process these emotions, because I just have a thing where it's just hard for me to cry in front of people. I don't know what it is. It's just very hard for me to cry in front of people. So I probably was feeling it, but I don't know. I couldn't. It wouldn't. They wouldn't fall. They wouldn't fall. So I go to my mama's bathroom because she got the most clear mirror. And so I'm in there. I'm looking. And literally, I have the biggest little scar. Not even scar, like scab. It looked like freaking face paint right here. Like literally on my bottom eyelid, y'all. I kid y'all not. It was on my bottom eyelid. A whole scab. Bloody red. And that wasn't all. So then I also have like and it was like from here to here. Y'all can kind of see it like right there. Yeah, that's it. And there was a whole scab right there. Then I had some on my elbow. Of course, I already had a few on my knees. So I guess I didn't reopen the ones on my knees. Then I had one on my hip, and that was the worst one, because that one was not even red. It was literally just all bone. Like, it was all bone. Disgusting. And so at that point, I see myself, and I'm still at this point not crying because it hurts, but now I'm crying because I'm like, dang, how long this gonna take to heal? Not only can I not ride a bike, but now I'm ugly. Oh my goodness. It was just too much for me. It was too much. I didn't know what to do. So I just I think my mom came up there, and well, I think before she came up there, and just when I see myself, I'm crying. I'm in the mirror crying. Y'all know when y'all start crying in the mirror and y'all just want to see, y'all curious to see how y'all look when y'all cry. So yes. And so then I hear somebody come in. They're like, Janaya. I'm like, and so I think my mom had came in. She like cleaned it up, gave me some band-aids and stuff. And so that was that. And so fast forward, I had the scabs for a while. It was to the point where I had them like through the entire summer. Like this one on my eye through the entire summer. It was so bad to the point where I would go to summer camp, and sometimes my parents would tell me, you know, take the band-aid off, let the scab get some air. And so at that point I was completely confident. I was confident. I'm like, girl, y'all can see my flaws. I don't care. I'm still black and I'm still beautiful. So I took the band-aids off, okay? And so I'm walking around camp, living my life. And next thing you know, somebody walks up to me. Ew, your scab is bubbling. Y'all, it was so embarrassing because I went to go look in the mirror and it was literally bubbling. Like literally bubbling. Like I was like, what is that? What is that? And that wasn't the last time that happened. We was in class one day and we was sitting, I think it was show and tell or something, and somebody was like, ew, your knee bubbling. And so basically I had to deal with this until they finally healed. And so when they finally healed, y'all can kind of see it, like I guess right there, because it kind of, at first when it kind of healed into like a little bump or whatever, and then it just slowly went away. But anyways, y'all, that was a story of how I got very, very close to losing an eye, y'all. Like, oh my god, that was a little too close for comfort. Actually, it was not comfortable. But anyways, if y'all enjoyed this story times, make sure y'all click on that subscribe button below, and make sure y'all check out my Storytime playlist for more of these cool videos. But y'all already know, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on my next video.